This is just a rotation I had with a friend and Bobby, and we were just screwing around, seeing the little nuances of rotation, trying to get ready for a tournament coming up, and had a little trouble starting. Anyway, so here we go. It was a really close battle, and first off, before we started, I noticed that we both had Golurk and Embor, so I thought, oh, this is gonna be fun. So he leads with these guys, and I have Focus Sash, so I know he's gonna try and Shadow Ball because it's the best option. But at this point, Embor outslows everything in a Trick Room. So his Genesect comes out to take a reckless Flare Blitz, and he is not going to live that, even if he had an Oka Berry. Big deal. So I'm looking pretty good. He sends out this guy, and I'm a little worried because this guy has Muck has Curse, which means he's going to get slower and slower in the Trick Room. The Trick Room doesn't even last that long, and I don't even think I can set it up again. So I Earthquake, and it does a lot. So that set his Muck back. He's going to be afraid to be using that. And there goes Dustox. That's not Dustox, Mothin. Sorry about that, Mothin City. It's in the name. Anyway, so my Pimpcoon is, wrecking stuff with his Flare Blitz. And at this point, I'm a little muddy on speed. I'm not sure. I have a speed lowering nature on Chandelure, so I thought maybe I could outslow Golurk, but I couldn't. And I intimidate him because I just figured those things like to be banded. And he does a Shadow Ball to my Salamence with his Gengar, and I take it pretty well. And this is a weird set with Ominous Wind, Fly, and Wish. So I'm able to do, and Dragon Tail. So I was kind of hoping to Dragon Tail that Muck out of here. So that was my plan, but the thing is that he kind of didn't want to send it in because I already revealed I had Ominous Wind. So I figure, I might as well try and get some boosts, that way Muck can't one-shot me. And because I already sent that up, but Ominous Wind didn't proc that one time, and Dragon Tail missed, and that was really lame. But didn't really play that big of a role. Oh, until I realized he... Oh, yeah. Not Hidden Power Ice. Anyway, so I finally actually Dragon Tail him out of here. And he sends in the Wrecker, his own Embor. And the thing is that mine's actually kind of tricky in that he has speed EVs, but he's still so slow he works in a Trick Room. But his has way more, so I thought, oh, at least Uxie can take a hit, and man, Embor is really strong with Reckless. So I do Yawn, just hoping he would switch in Muck, but he didn't. So I switch in Golurk, thinking maybe I could take it. I gave him a lot of defense EVs, but seeing how Uxie couldn't take it, I don't know what I was thinking there. But at least he killed himself. So now I'm down to my last three guys, and I do some Ominous Wind. And I never get the boost, and he was hoping for a crit, he didn't get it, but it was Poison Touch, so Salamence dies, and I was a little irritated. Because I wanted to pass a Wish to my dinner roll, the Uxie. And he has Shadow Sneak, and I'm like, oh no. But look how little that did, and that's because Uxie is awesome. And at this point, I know he's probably thinking that he thinks that I'm going to switch in as Golurk, so I Yawn anyway, and I sacrifice Uxie. So now Muck is on borrowed time, and that's perfect. That's what I want him to be. And I know that Golurk is going to die this turn no matter what, and he reveals now that he was like banded, because he does Earthquake again, and both of my guys could get above it. So he does to the Future Sight, and I'm like, I didn't get the Moxie. So I Roost, and this is the weirdest set ever. I thought I was gonna get flack for this, but I Roost, and look at that. Look at that. I almost died. Almost, and he falls asleep. And so I Roost again, knowing full well that he has at least one turn of guaranteed sleep. And right here, I was really worried. I thought I might lose. I needed to do the strongest thing I had, and it was Brave Bird, and it couldn't kill him, but he still sleep. So at this point, I know he's probably going to Shadow Sneak, so I do Sucker Punch just in case. And I win the game. That was really fun. Look forward to a bunch of rotations next week. Later.